every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 140... what is it? 8th? 9th? Maybe 7th? I don't know! I'm so excited! If you cannot tell, I'm actually kind of cheating a bit because it's the same day when I'm trying focaccia bread. The dough is rising, alright? And it's rising it has to rise for 1 hour and 15 minutes for the first time. And when I just put it to rise, I thought, I cannot just sit and wait. I want to try another recipe. I've missed trying new recipes so much that, well, I'm cheating, but I feel like it's kind of like a good kind of cheating. And I'm trying another recipe at the same day as well. So, okay, this one will be, let's see, that was a name with all the ingredients in it. I'm gonna try salad with arugula, endive, walnuts, pear, and blue cheese. Seriously, this is a salad with all the ingredients in its name. So before we get into the ingredients, I have to mention two things. One is just, when I saw this thing, I literally made a happy dance in the grocery shop because this is a bag of washed and dried arugula. Like, come on! First of all, I feel fancy already having in my hands arugula, which every single time I was trying a recipe with arugula in it, I was substituting it with spinach because there's no arugula, or at least I cannot find any in Iran. And, well, I was buying spinach just to try the recipe. So I will try arugula, it's so cool. And the second thing, it's like washed and dried. How cool is that? When I buy something in Iran, it's really good because it's local and it's, I don't know, I feel like it's really healthy, all the fruits and vegetables there. But when you're buying stuff there, you get like half of the weight of dirt and like plain ground, so it takes time to wash and it's never baby anything, so you have to chop it up. And now my gut is telling me just open the bag and wash it, but I'll experiment and I will just eat it as it is. Like, this is just too cool. And another thing I wanted to mention is about champagne vinegar. Now, I could not find it, but I have to be honest, I made only one trip to one shop, but as I spent so much time, I won't even tell because it's too embarrassing to say. I was too excited to see all the varieties of all the stuff, so yeah, not saying how much time I spent there, but way too much. So I didn't go to any other shop to search for champagne vinegar, but I just grabbed white wine vinegar instead because Laura mentioned if you cannot find that one, you can use white wine vinegar instead of that. And there are a couple of more vinegars you could use instead of the champagne vinegar. I don't remember now, so just check the description box with the written recipe. I will leave a note there what else you can use, but yeah. I'm so excited! Let's just go over the ingredients and let's get started. We're gonna need 40 grams of arugula, 1 large head of endive, 30 grams of walnuts, 1 pear, 40 grams of blue cheese, 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, 1½ teaspoon of mustard, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, and salt and pepper. I'll start by toasting up the walnuts, and to do that you want to take a skillet, and this is way too big for this job, but this was the only thing I could find, so a smaller one would be sufficient. The important thing is that it's non-stick and there's nothing in it. It's dry, clean, with no oil in it, so I'll preheat it over medium heat, which I will have to figure out because this is an electric oven. Then I'll add my walnuts there in a single layer, which will be super easy as it is so huge. And then I will toast them for 5 minutes. sauce, I'll take the mustard and the vinegar, mix them together, season with salt and pepper, and then, this is like the magical part, while whisking, I will stream in the extra virgin olive oil, and for the longest time, well, actually up until today, I was never able to do that because Laura does directly from the bottle, which I cannot do. I don't know how much I put, and when she says quarter cup, I have no idea. Did I put too much, too little? So I have to measure. And once you put into a plate or a little container like that, it's really hard to do that. So with this little guy which I found in my mom's kitchen, I think I finally will be able to try it out. And when you do it in such a way, I mean, like, you put the extra virgin olive oil while whisking, you combine everything together so well that it never separates. Well, maybe not never, but it doesn't separate. Might be the fanciest sauce I made, streaming in the extra virgin olive oil. So now a little bit of chopping up. Okay, so first off the pear, I will core it, quarter it, and then, well, maybe vice versa. First quarter, then core it, and then I will slice it into thin slices. And now I'll take my lemon juice and add it to the pears and mix everything together well, because that will stop them from browning up, which is exactly what they want to do right now. And I also want to chop up my walnuts a little bit more because some pieces are a little bit too big right now. Okay, the very last thing I want to cut the, well, trim the very end of the endive, and then it will be just a matter of assembling everything together. Okay, so now I took this beautiful plate, just look at it. I swear my mom has the prettiest plates ever. So I'll take now the endive and I will kind of create a border like so all around the plate. So cute already. Where's my arugula now? Okay, here it is. So now I will put it right into the center. And now the pear all around the arugula again, kind of like a border. Plate is a little bit too little, so that I want kind of like those arugula, that arugula to see through. Now just see a little bit. Anyways, that looks pretty awesome. Anyways, now I'm gonna take my walnuts and just scatter them all around. What's left? Blue cheese. You want to crumble it all over. To wash my hands now. Okay, now better. So the very last thing, the sauce, I think I will actually try and put it here and then drizzle it all over, and that's it. I have to be honest, I made an absolute mess of this kitchen, but look at this piece of art. Seriously, I'm looking at it and I would never guess myself that I made this because it's just too fancy looking. And there's blue cheese, which I won't lie, not a fan. It smells funky, but how to try it now though? Maybe I should assemble, fork down, fingers in. Maybe I should assemble like from small pieces of everything. Okay, for the sake of the challenge, I will put a little tiny piece of blue cheese. I'm not promising anything. Okay, this is pretty nice bite there, look. This is such an interesting combination. Okay, still not sure about the cheese though, but everything else, it's so interesting. You have kind of like the bitterness from the endive and the arugula. Interesting. Not the spinach at all. So it's also kind of a little bit, I don't know, bitter is it? I don't know, now I feel the blue cheese. So you have the crunch and then such an interesting note from the pear because it's sweet. This is really nice. I cannot wait to share this with my mom. She will be so impressed. This is good. I will test the blue cheese a little bit more. Who knows, Laura turned me into what? Celery lover, tomato sauces lover. Now apparently I'm in love with chocolate as well, so why not the blue cheese, right? So if you want, go check, I believe, on that side. If not, then on that one. The original recipe by Laura. The written one is, as always, in the description box down below in both American and the metric systems. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this was fun and helpful, and I'll see you in a day. Bye!